Okay. I think I need to close out of that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Happy August 11th. Welcome to our Thrive and Shine call. If you're on YouTube, glad you're stopping in to watch the replay. Thanks for that. And tonight, yes, tonight, I've got all the things. So excited about that. Did everyone get a text from me just now?
Maybe 5 minutes ago.
Good. Okay. So I'm going to refer back to the picture that you got in just a little bit and explain what that means, all of that stuff. So you might want to reference that here shortly. So if you're watching on YouTube, either check Facebook, check the featured section. I will make it a featured post, or go back to the text I sent on Monday night. That will have the new promotions and all the things that we're going through. But before we do that, we have a new devotion. And so if you'll go to your Bible app, and if you're friends with me on the Bible app, I sent you an invitation. So if you go to your Bible app, it'll say Jennifer Bouse has invited you to a new devotion. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Natalie. Yay. So glad you guys are on. Okay. And Stephanie, I've got you down from last week too. Okay. So we're referring to our new devotion. And for those of you that are not sure how to find it, there is an app called the Bible, the Bible app. And when you go to the Bible app, this is what the front page is gonna look like. Okay. You want to go down to the bottom, the third one over, it says plans right here at the bottom. And you can search. There's a search or discover or find plan. And if you type in back to school, this is going to be the one we're doing. Okay? Back to school, it's like neon orange. And if you ask to be my friend on the Bible app, then I can also send you the invitation to it. Okay? Or you can see my plans. So, since we didn't have anyone scheduled tonight, I'm going to start. And it says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, but those are really going to be weeks. So, this month, we actually missed a day. So, we're just going to do 1 through 3, and then you'll do number 4 on your own. So, today, August 11th, is going to be the number 1 devotion. And I thought this was super great because it talks about a new school year. And we don't have a new school year, but we do have a new Mary Kay year. And so that's kind of the same, right? A new year, new me, or new school year. And this month, our theme is Back to School Pink Edition. And I'll explain that later. But if you'll go ahead and open up the devotion, you can follow along. New year, new me, right? We'll tell ourselves this mantra on January 1st each year and use it as motivation for all of our new goals. Many of us carry this mentality into the new school year or new Mary Kay seminar year too. There's a reason this mantra has become so popular over the years. People want a fresh start. Sadly, it's easy for new goals and their motivation to fizzle out after a while. When this happens, we're disappointed that we could not do what we set out to do. So how do we make things different? How can we make sure this year is different than last year? We want to be different by doing things differently or new things, but without actually being different, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. If we look at the life of Jesus, we can learn how to overcome this motivational burnout. Before he began his public ministry, Jesus went to went to John the Baptist to be baptized. What happened when he came out of the water? The sky opened up, and God the Father said, "You are my Son whom I love. With you I am well pleased." From that place of being, Jesus was able to save the world. You see, everything Jesus does comes from who he is. Everything flows out of him because he knows in the deepest part of his heart that he is God's Son and God is pleased with him before he ever did anything. The key is this: if you want things to go differently, you can't just do different. You need to be different. We go about change all wrong. We try to work hard at being something different. Instead, we should try to remember the simple truth that we are children of God and he is well pleased with us. You chose to change and accept him into your life. Now it's time to be who he says you are. Think about it. What are you trying to do different this year? And reflect, who does God say you are? Pray, Jesus, help me remember I'm a child of God. Let everything I do this seminar year come from being who you called me to be. Let the new me everyone sees point back to you. What a great affirmation. Isn't that great? You can totally write that on a card and put that up as an affirmation this week or every week. And our scripture is Mark 1:9 through 11. In those days, Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in the Jordan. And when he came up out of the water, immediately he saw the heavens being torn open and the Spirit descending on him like a dove. And a voice came from heaven, "You are my beloved Son, with you whom I am well pleased." Awesome. Well, this is new. Based on today's reading, what is one thing God is saying to you? And when you're in my group, this is really fun. When you're in my group, we can have conversation about it. That's super fun. So based on today's reading, what is one thing God is saying to you? Anybody have any reflection for that?
Okay, so I'll have to chuckle. God is funny. Sometimes he gives us exactly what we need in humor. So when you're talking about doing things, like if you keep doing things the same way that you did last year, but you don't change your attitude, nothing's going to change, right? So I'm sitting here as I'm hearing you read all this, the old Jewish side in me, I don't know why it came out this way, but Passover, there's always this prayer that they said, like, why is this night so different than any other night? So for some stupid reason that came to my head, like, why is this year any different from any other year when you have not changed your mindset? So
Rewind.
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 Okay.
So instead of saying for some stupid reason, how can we rephrase that?
I'm just saying it was just kind of ironic.
Okay, not stupid, nothing
Not
stupid.
ironic.
Especially when it comes to your mind, maybe that's God's voice
It
and on
is.
purpose.
No,
So,
it is
retracting those words. Sorry about that, but
no, it's just funny because it's, I guess, being the old little Jewish girl, those little things come to my head that
that's great.
it's just funny how it just comes to my head. And when you said that, all I could hear was this old Jewish prayer, Madish Tana, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's funny to me because most people wouldn't think that way. But I was like, yep, that's it. Why is this year any different? So, but it also comes back to my mindset. And, if I don't change, it's like the definition of insanity. How do you expect something to change if you don't change? So those are the two things that just collided in my head when you read that. So
Yeah, I love it.
very ironic.
That's good. That's good. So, yeah, what are you going to change? Yeah, the definition of insanity is doing the same things expecting change. And that's right. Yeah, I actually when I read this, Renee will appreciate this. That I think you gave me this song, or maybe Abby danced to it, but I want to be different. Did she dance to that song? No? Okay. There's a song. I was thinking that you were the one that gave it to me, but I'm on Spotify. If you're on Spotify, you can look it up and I'll just play a small portion of it. But it's one of my, oh, I know. We used it for a theme like several years ago. And it's by Micah Tyler. It's called Different. Micah, Micah Tyler.
I love this one.
I don't wanna hear anymore. Teach me to listen.
You hear it?
I don't wanna see anymore. Give me a vision that you could move this heart to be set apart. I don't need to recognize the man in the mirror, and I don't wanna trade your plan for something familiar. I can't waste a day. I can't stay the same. I wanna be different. I wanna be changed till all of me is gone, and all that remains is a fire so bright the whole world can see that there's something different. So come and be different in me.
Oh.
And I don't wanna spend
One of my favorite songs. So look that up. I listen to it almost every day. Different by Micah Tyler. It's a really, really incredible, powerful song. So love this new devotion and our new theme. So what we're going to do is, you guys know, the fun in me loves themes, right? Well, I was really, really struggling with coming up with a theme. And last year, I was frustrated, just being completely transparent. I was frustrated because I felt like I started a theme and then my year kind of fell apart, as you might say. And it just didn't flow like normal. Okay. And so I was really struggling this year with figuring out a theme. And July is always its own month, it always its own theme. And I was like, why don't I do that for something different? And so that's what we're going to do, is we're going to have a different theme every month. And I've already got some really fun plans. And so let me pull this up. If you got it on your phone, I sent that out on text so you can refer to it, or you can just look at it here. But this is the plan. Every month I will have a new theme. We'll have our goals set out. We'll have new prizes, and every month we'll track the same things. So every month it's going to be the same. And so what I like about this is, if you fall off the bandwagon in a month, you can hop back in on the first. Every month is a new month. So this month, it is back to school pink edition. And so our Monday night calls are going to be related to the theme. So as you can see, tonight is Mary Kay School Supplies, like apps, tools, and the makeover contest. Next week is back to the basics. And then August 25th will be graduating from basics to pro. So that is what we'll still do devotion, we'll still do product knowledge, but our quote training, or our focus for the night will be on those things. So then, and this is all in one sheet, which is something else I love. And I am working on getting the landing page done. So hang tight. It is coming. I had to figure all this out first before I could get the landing page produced. So all of this will be on the landing page, and everything that you need will be on the landing page. So it'll be one page, one link to everything. So I think that will be super great. Our goals for August is 18,891 or 63 orders. That is a 13% increase over last year. So last year we had a really great August. I think it was like 16 something. So 13% increase is 18,891 or 63 orders. So we're going to be tracking that. We also have a goal of 5-star consultants. The quarter ends September 15th. So if you're not quite done for star, you've got lots of time. August is a great month because it's back to school. Everybody is getting caught up on their makeup and their necessities and all the things, and mom should too, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But so 5-star consultants, we already have 2-star consultants. So we only need 3 more to complete our goal. That's pretty exciting. And Janine Richardson and myself are star consultants. Woo! Congratulations. So on that note, when you're a star consultant, we have a quarterly star party. And that is going to be at my house on September 23rd, if you're local, and if I am not with a new grandbaby, it is definitely pending on that. But September 23rd, and we will be doing fall trend report from Miranda Rains, and every quarter will be something new and different from her. And we're joining several other units, so it'll be super fun to see some of the same people that you've seen before. Okay. When you attend all 4 of our August, or watch the replay and give me the code word, which Stephanie did last week, so great job, Stephanie, you get a bookmark, a heart bookmark. It's the cutest thing. Let me see if I can find it right here. Look at this. It is so cute. It is a leather heart. Some of you may have seen it at our unit awards. I can't remember if I had them out or not, but this little piece right here goes into your book. I think it is so darn cute. And so you're going to get a bookmark when you attend all 4 meetings. Now that is something everybody can win, I'm going to say. So I'll be mailing those out. When you do 600 wholesale 2 months in a row, you're earning your Mary Kay prize. But when you do 1,200 wholesale in this month, 1,200 wholesale, you're going to earn super cute, trendy backpack for back to school, right? A pink backpack. Now, I do have a tote picked out. So if you would rather have a tote, then I will get you a tote if that's what you prefer. But this is so cute. It's got a water pack on the side. It also has a handle in 2 different places, which I love because sometimes it's easier to carry it more like this than it is the other way. You can also strap your, let me see how this worked. You can strap in things because there's buckles all the way around. Love that. And inside, okay, there's this outside pocket. Can y'all see all? Oh, you probably can't see it because I'm sharing this. Oops. Okay, so here is the part for your laptop. And then this is almost like a carry-on. It's got, let me undo the buckle here. So it would be super easy to use this as a carry-on or not, but so many different ways. It could be a tote. It's got a pocket in the front, lots of pockets. We all love pockets, right? Okay, so that is for 1,200 wholesale for the month. Back to the flyer. Okay. Tracked 15 faces. So a new face is either in person or virtual, either one. And I will have a Google form for you to fill out with just name and number. Now, when you do 15 faces, I have a super cute pencil case, which I love my pencil case for pencils and stuff, or even my Mary Kay tote bag. And then for 5 coupon club editions, you're going to earn this notebook. And it says, you are on the outside, you are adored, you are strong, you are loved, you are seen, you are forgiven, you are worthy, you are unique. So all this, pretty fun. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing so that I can show you everything. Okay, so here's the notebook. Here's the pencil case. So all of our prizes will be related to our theme, and I've already got next month's picked out. I'm so excited. Okay, so all the tracking and all that will be on the landing page. And what's exciting is this month, when you do your tracked faces, they can enter the makeover contest. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. It is really, really simple to enter them into the makeover contest. So when you do 15, then you earn the pencil case, but your customers also get entered into a drawing for $5,000. So that's huge. Now that is our warm up, because after this month and the makeover contest is over, then we're going to have our own customer drawing every month. Okay. So every month our customers will be able to be entered into a different prize drawing. Okay. For being entered into the coupon club or for being a new face. Okay. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be very streamlined, very simple. Everything is going to be in one place, and your customers are going to win along with you. So that's going to be super awesome. But this month, your entries will go into the makeover contest. So starting next month, we'll have a customer drawing, and I'll announce what that is with our theme. Okay. Anybody have any questions about all of that? Okay, let's go through phase outs. This is going to be our product knowledge for the night because some things are already sold out. So we're going to talk about how can you support your customers with the phase outs. Now, the worst thing that you could do is saying, Mary Kay is so stupid, they have to delete products that we all love. That's the worst thing that you could do, okay? So I'm going to talk you through this because I understand the frustration that people have. But you always want to give them hope, give them something to look forward to or a new product to try. Okay. For example, I had a customer who literally ordered $528 plus 5 cream to powders. So it was a great order, right? And I could have said, I'm so sorry that Mary Kay took away your cream to powder foundation. I know it's stupid. It's horrible. We all love it. We all love it. Why did they take it away? I could have said that, right? But instead, I said, hey, Jan, your cream to powder foundation is being phased out. I'm currently trying to find as many as I can. But in the meantime, I have sent you a free CC cream in hopes that you'll like it just as much. Isn't that better? Yeah. So I don't know if she's going to like it better or not. And I'm trying to help her find what she loves. But I mean, it's possible I could find a couple, but I don't want to promise that. So let's go through this really quickly because if you have customers that love any of this stuff, you're going to want to get on there and start contacting them. And under the My Customer app, you can actually search for products that your customers use. Now, the retinol 0.5 set and individual items, the 0.5 and the milk is being discontinued. We do have a new 0.3 that's coming, and that will be replacing the 0.5. So you can still order the 0.5. It is not sold out yet, but that is coming. So anybody that you have that's on the retinol right now and you know they love it, I would definitely order one for them. So then they'll have one more and then you can phase them into the other one. The other one is going to be just as good, just not quite as strong. And honestly, most people are not going to notice any change because they only use it, once or up to 3 times a week. I am the exception to the rule because I use it every single night because my skin is crazy. Okay, Perfecting Concealer Under Eye Corrector. Those are being phased out, but there is new and better and awesomeness coming. So anyone that's using that, be sure you let them know, hey, this is being phased out. Would you like 1 or 2 until the new comes out? Same as the pressed powder. Now, I know some of the shades are already sold out. Semi-matte lipstick. I actually thought it was the whole line. This just says Rich Truffle. That is interesting. Okay, so I'll get back to you on the lipsticks. I thought it was the whole matte line, but it could just be that one, I guess. Bronzer and highlighters, that was obviously a quarterly product. Same with the tinted lip oil. I think everyone is aware that the new Mary Kay men's sets are in stock now, so you can order all the new men's stuff and then all of these eyeshadows and cheek colors. Definitely, if you have them on your shelf and you have people that use them, this makes a great conversation and reason for you to reach out to your customers. And I will put on our Facebook group some of the phase out JPEGs so that you can send those to your customers. And then also the lavender and coconut body set. Those are a quarterly option, so they're not available either. I think there's still some available, but they're phasing out. Okay. Any questions on phase outs? Any questions on any of the products that are being phased out?
Do you have any idea if we're going to get some new colors in? Because that's a lot of eyeshadow colors that's going away. And for somebody who gets stuck wearing a red t-shirt every day, I really like to play with my eyes and my lip color.
That is a really great question. I don't have the answer to that yet. What I have heard is that they are reducing our line to be basic colors. And then every quarter, they'll come out with trending color products. I don't know that that's completely true. I just heard that at seminar from another director. So I'll have to keep you posted on that soon. But that's what I heard. So good question. Any other questions? Okay. So let's talk about, okay. Something else I wanted to mention. Who has a private customer group for their customers? Facebook. Most everyone on the call? Okay. Okay. I am not deleting the VIP group. Not deleting it, but I am pausing it. Number one, because the reason for that was so that I could show more products to more consultants and to your customers with you interacting. And that did not happen. So the reasoning behind it was thinking that for those that didn't have customer groups, they could put their customers in there. We could do group activities. We could do fun. And I tried that for a long time. I did the Monday night miracle sets. We did the Thursday night thing. And it was great. It was great for a moment, but I haven't done anything with it for several months because honestly, I just was having very few participants. And those that were participating were the same ones and they weren't my customers. So, and I very rarely had a consultant on there. So I have kind of asked around and surveyed other directors on what they're doing, and they were kind of experiencing the same thing. So what I have decided to do is to pause that group. Like I said, I'm not deleting it or I'm not getting rid of it because there might be a day where we might want to do an event or something in there and we'll have that available. I mean, there's like 900 people in there. So it's a great group to do eventually things in there once a month or whatever. However, which is another question I'm going to ask you is in a minute, is should we utilize that for our back to school bingo? So that's a question I'm going to ask you in a second. So what I have decided to do is honestly pay more attention to my own customers, doing more tutorials, more videos in there. And I've been trying to figure out a way that I can do tutorials in my private customer group and you share them into your customer group if you want. Because I know sometimes people just don't want to do videos, right? They're just looking for things. And anything I do on my customer group, you can totally use it. Okay. All I ask you to do is when you copy the wording, change one or two words randomly because Facebook will know that you're copy and pasting it and they don't like that. So they'll keep you from people from seeing your thing. So basically if you copy anything from my page, totally do. That's why it's on there. So if you're not in my customer group, be sure to join my customer group. And then anything I use there, you can use in your customer group. So for now, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a new playlist on my YouTube channel. I'm going to make a new playlist of videos, product tutorials that you can share from my YouTube page or my YouTube account into your customer group. It's not going to happen quickly. Like I'm not going to have 20 videos tomorrow or anything like that, but I will have some that you can eventually use. You can also use videos from Mary Kay, the video lounge there. They're always great. But I also would encourage you, Spring has really started doing more videoing and more interaction in her social media group. And, it's starting to be fun, right, Spring? Yeah, it is. So just remember, if it's private, the only people that can see it are the people in your group, and probably not all of them are going to see it. So just be you. Like if you're doing your makeup, set your camera up and just say, hey, I'm putting my makeup on. I thought I'd just chat for a minute. Right? Or maybe you're taking your makeup off, or maybe you're trying a new lip color, or maybe there's new products coming in and you want to show them. Like start getting some involvement in your customer group because they're going to prefer to see you over me any day because they love you and they trust you. So start getting involved with that a little bit more. Because honestly, that's what the VIP page was for the consultants to get more involved who would get their customers involved. And that just wasn't happening. So I'm going to start doing more on my customer page and YouTube that you can share. Okay. And again, anything that I post that you want to use, feel free to do so as well. Okay. I feel like I got 500 things still to tell you. Okay. Who has used the Mirror Me app or the Skin Analyzer app?
A few times.
A few times?
Mhm.
Okay, this is so exciting. So the Mirror Me app, okay, let me see. I think I can do this. Here we go. Now this is on my computer. So it's not going to look exactly the same as your phone, but this is the Mirror Me app. And let's say I'm a customer because I don't know what happens with that. Oh, okay. So we're going to do a live camera. I know I'm upside down or sideways, but that's because I'm on my computer. Isn't that weird? Okay, I just want to make you crazy. Okay, so this is what's really exciting. All they do is take a before picture, then they can add a look. So make like without makeup, then they can add a look. And there is right here. Okay, did you see where that was at? Right here, all the lines right there. Look at this 2025 Mary Kay Makeover Contest looks. Look at that. I have red lips. That is a berry color.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please do.
Now when we are entering them into the contest, do we enter it into our Mirror Me app or do they have to download it on their phone?
They have to download it. So let's see here. Let's go back. Let's see here. I don't think that's actually what's on there now. Clear all. Okay. Let's go back to the makeover contest. I want to do. Why is that not working now? It's like stuck on. Okay, so they're going to take a picture and then they're going to download and save. And then let's see here. Which image would you like to share? There's 4 images that come up. And then, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how they enter the contest. Okay, they must have to upload it. Let's pull that up real quick. I thought I knew, but I guess I don't. Select one from the 6 Mary Kay artist looks. Connect with their consultant for pro level expertise. Upload a photo of their new look and include a caption with the name of the makeup artist look that inspired it and why it makes them feel confident. Do you see where it says how to upload it? Okay, here is.
Jen,
Yeah.
you'll go to marykay.com contest, and then you'll click on submit, and it'll have a form for you to fill out for your name and a place where you'll upload your photo.
I'm glad we looked at this because I have my first 5 tomorrow night. I'm like, I guess I don't know how to.
I get the emails from marykay.com and I look over
Okay.
those because I get a lot of information and when to do PCP because I
did
catch it.
look at my emails.
So I
Okay,
just
so that's
clicked on
good.
that link and it took me right to it. So
So this QR code is also will take you to the makeover contest. I just looked on that QR code and it says enter contest. So once they download their picture, then they can either use the QR code or go to marykay.com/contest, like CJ said, and enter the contest. So you still have 20 days. There's lots of time. And on the contest app, there's also other makeover looks and videos and the prizes and the contests and all of that's on there. So pretty easy to enter. I think you could easily do it while you're there with them. So, okay. Thank you for helping me figure that out. Any questions on that? That's the Mirror Me app. Now we also have the Skin Analyzer app, and the Skin Analyzer app is going to be great for analyzing skincare. So this is the Skin Analyzer. You also have the catalog and My Customers. My Customers is the same as your My Customers on InTouch. So it just makes it easy access. The Skin Analyzer app is super similar to the Mirror Me, except it's more about skincare. And it's going to ask you questions about your skin. So Kirk was trying to help me earlier get this in the view here.
All right.
It's on my computer, so it's super difficult. It's like gotta be exact. Let's see. Can I get it on here?
Here we go.
come closer to the camera. Because your issue is your lighting is not lighting up.
Which is so weird because I have my ring light on.
Go
That's
forward
weird.
just a little bit. I know it's hard to do, isn't it?
It is.
It's really hard to do.
Like trying to make my face fit in there.
Go forward just a little bit. That's too much. Perfect.
Come on. Okay.
Dang.
Once you get a picture, yeah, a while ago it was trying to do my picture. See, like, why is the lighting not even working? I'm on my ring light.
I think you need to hit the camera at the very bottom of the chin
Oh, I do?
because you're getting a green, like, oh,
You
it
have
needs
no
light.
flaws, that's why.
Right, right. Thanks, Spring.
Maybe not. I was seeing the green check
That's
marks.
the screen.
Oh. Now the proper lighting says yes.
There you go. Come closer.
That's changing the settings of your camera
Good
when you
grief.
hit that.
That's funny.
So that camera at the bottom is to change it from a front-facing camera, like if you were on your cell phone, or
Oh,
a camera that you take a photo with away from you. That's what that's doing.
Okay, now it's not liking my face alignment. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. Once you take the picture, which I can't really show you without the picture, but it will take your picture and it will analyze your skin. Okay, never mind. But it will analyze your skin and it will give you like a suggestion. It'll also give you like a difference of what your skin needs, products that it needs. It is super great for like when you're just doing a skincare facial. So these are great apps to use. These are great tools to use for your facials, especially if you're still learning about products and all that. All of those are available for you. Okay. I think the only thing left to tell you is our spa suites is this Thursday. Okay. Now, what's exciting about that is we're going to talk about the makeover contest. We're going to show 2 different looks. Your customer can come on Spa Suites and you can invite all your customers. Okay. Oh my gosh, it totally just took my picture.
I heard that.
That is hilarious. We're gonna promote the makeover contest for you. So you can invite all of your customers to be a part of our Thursday night spa suites. I will post the invitation, I will post a script and the looks that we're gonna go over. And if you just have a few customers, or if it's just you and yourself, you can look at how to put a new look on. So 2 different looks. It is at 7:30 on Thursday night. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to do back to school bingo. Now, what I need to know from you guys, would you rather have back to school bingo in our VIP group, or would you rather have it on Zoom? Invite your customers to join. I'm going to give away a whole bunch of prizes, and we're going to talk about, since it's the end of the month, we're probably going to talk about some of the new products, like a sneak peek of what's coming out in the fall. And I'm going to give away a bunch of prizes. So this is for you to invite your customers. You can do like a double deals night or something if you want to, or you can do a back to school special. Whatever you want to do, it's going to be a great time for you to invite your customers to a back to school bash. They can see new products, a sneak peek, plus they could get a discount if you'd like. So I'm actually going to do my customer back to school thing in conjunction with it. So the 28th, August 28th, would you guys prefer VIP group or Zoom? I need to know. Zoom has 1 vote.
Well, Zoom has a 45-minute time zone?
No, not mine.
Not yours? Okay. What time are you gonna do it? 7:30?
Yeah, so it'll keep it the same as the spa suites, probably 7:30. Anybody else have an opinion?
I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring, even though I'm probably not gonna be able to join. I know quite a few people who are more comfortable with hopping on a Facebook thing than trying to hop on a Zoom. But again, that might just be people in my circle. There may be other people out there who would prefer to be more comfortable in a Zoom call,
Okay.
because that's
Well,
just
I
how
love your
they've been.
feedback for sure.
Actually, I kind of agree with that because Zoom can be very temperamental, because it had me locked out for weeks where I could not hop on to these Monday night meetings. And honestly, last week was kind of like my last, like if I can't get on tonight, I'm done, because I was so frustrated and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And so I think I tend to agree with that.
Okay. Any other opinions?
I have some customers who aren't on Facebook, so they wouldn't be able
Okay.
to join if
Yeah.
it's in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stinks too.
So
I do agree that Zoom is hard to manage sometimes.
it is. And we can't go Facebook or Zoom to Facebook anymore, which is frustrating. Okay, well, if you have an opinion about that, let me know. Stephanie, it might even be that Spa Suites this week would be, for those that aren't on Facebook, might get them on that call. And then that way, if we do Facebook, then they won't feel left out. You know what I'm saying? They'll at least have an event that you've invited them to. So you might consider that. And the other thing is, if your customers aren't in the VIP group, we would need to get them in the VIP group in order to do a Facebook event. So, and it would be a live event, so they'd have to be present to win the prizes, you know? So, okay, well, let me know if you have any other feedback on that, and I'll definitely, I'll start getting a event produced for that. Okay, code word is school supplies. School supplies is our code word. Let me finish. Oh, who would be willing to do our devotion for next week?
I'll do it since I don't have any little kids going back to school.
Thank you. And who would be willing to do product knowledge? Anyone? Okay, everybody smile. All righty. If you'd be willing to do product knowledge, send me a text. Otherwise, I'll pick somebody. Okay, I'm going to pray us out. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for bringing us together tonight. Thank you for all the tools that Mary Kay has for us to help us to be successful and just to connect with our customers. It's just crazy how technology has made such a difference in our business. And so, Jesus, I just pray that as our consultants and our customers are getting ready for a new school year, that we will remember that we can be different, that we can definitely choose to have a different year by being different. And so I pray that you'll speak clearly to us and what that looks like for you and how we share you with others. And I pray that this will be a vehicle that we use to share Christ with those around us, and just a smile and a hug and a warm encouragement. We love you, Jesus. We pray this in your name. Amen.